Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The back's got it. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
On first and 10, we'll get a throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 10. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. Just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him. And this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing second and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Now a crucial third down and goal. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught in the flat by the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Buckeyes churn out another first down. And here's the handoff. Solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets rid of it on the move. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's going for a big play downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job at knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
So it's second down and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
So the offense with the first and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled, but first down.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaskin.
And the Huskies' offense is on the move now. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him. He's sacked.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Comes up with the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Screen to the wide receiver. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening them. Spot the ball at the 22.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
No problem. Knocks it right through.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive, but at least 3 points up on the board.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Washington offense retakes the field here. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires. And this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
First down loss. It's 2nd and long from the 23. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's complete downfield. The tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here's that defense shifting again. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 20. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Washington now operating in the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pass rush closing in. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And he'll set up to throw. Using his legs here. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. For one more play in the half. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. He's hit as he throws it. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. The Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Washington offense heads back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Second down after that previous play. No press here. The defense backing away. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's looking deep here. Pass hauled in inside the 15. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
See if they can convert the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Receiver makes the grab. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They get him down after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion sets up a second down play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. No huddle now for the offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Washington offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Huskies hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown? He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Just a kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Offense getting set, second down play here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make the play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. So lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion, It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's intercepted, deflected at the line of scrimmage. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for him here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Hand off to the back to keep the clock moving. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decision.
And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Huskies. And this one is getting ugly. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Strong game by this quarterback.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Ball handed off. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.